Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today.
Top of the morning, traders. How are we on this lovely Monday morning? I hope you all had a great weekend, guys. Today, what is today? Today is Monday, the 3rd of October. And as always, guys, we're going to look back at Friday's trades, which was a tricky day. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're also going to look at the important news today as well. So, before I do, just a couple of shout outs, guys. So, please remember, this Wednesday morning, 6:30 London GMT, we've got our live stream, guys, where you can come on, ask as many questions as you like, anything to do with trading, and we'll try and answer as many of your questions as we can. So don't forget that on Wednesday. It's probably above my head. Yeah, 6:30 London GMT. Also, guys, remember, we've got the Discord channel, so the community's slowly growing on our Discord channel. So you can share trade ideas, speak to like-minded traders. So yeah, the link is below, is in the comments below this vid. And finally, guys, if you're interested in a mentorship program being mentored by myself, then please drop us an email at hellosimplyforex@gmail.com. Okay, so let's look at Friday's trades. So the first one was this, guys, New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. Remember, we were potentially looking at any US dollar pairs because of the large reversal candle that we were seeing. Okay, so guys, this is the day chart. Yeah, so we were looking at this candle, guys, yeah? So we were trying to take longs from this candle. Yeah, and we took some longs from this candle and made some money. Yeah, but then we also had this candle form. Okay, so this wick showed me that price had rejected these lower levels and buyers were entering the market. But then, yeah, we had this candle, guys. This candle formed on Friday. So I would not be buying this pair now. If anything, I'll be shorting it back down to these lows. Okay, guys, because, you know, we were trying to do an against trend trade. Yeah, as you can see, price is clearly in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, and we were trying to, yeah, move up from these lows. But then this formed on Friday, guys. So, yeah, I will not be buying this market today. That is for sure with that candle. If anything, you could take shorts down to here. Okay, but it's not a trade idea. So, guys, that's what actually happened on Friday on New Zealand US dollar. Let's have a look on the H1 to see exactly what happened. And you know, guys, yeah, with losing trades, you will learn more from losing trades than winning trades. Yeah, if you keep having winning trades, hitting target, don't get me wrong, it's very nice. It makes you a happy trader. But you will learn more from bad trades. Okay, so every bad trade that you have, or any trade that you have, try to learn from it, journal it, and it's all part of the learning curve, guys. All right, so do that with trades. So we had our two grey zones mapped out. All right, none of these candles here told me buyers were in control. Okay, so it did reach our first grey zone, but none of these candles tell me buyers are in control. All right, and then sure enough, price comes down. Okay, then it comes down to our lower grey zone, which corresponds with these last lows here, and then we get this candle. Okay, so I actually entered off of this candle. I thought price had retraced enough, we was getting good value, and we could push price back up. All right, so I got a slight retrace, guys. I entered around here. I put my stop below this last swing low. Okay, so my stop loss was around here. All right, guys. And I thought, yeah, obviously I entered the trades thinking that price would come back up to these last highs, but alas, it didn't, guys. Yeah, price came down, and as you can see, took out my stop loss, and then to continue to come down. Yeah, this zone today is potentially a good zone to come lower. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see what it does at this grey zone. All right, guys, but yeah, unsuccessful trade on New Zealand US dollar, guys. We will have them. If anyone tells you they don't have losing trades, what should you do to them? Shout in their face, you're a liar. Yeah, everyone has losing trades, guys. Just follow your money management. That's the key. Yeah, if you follow your money management, no problem. You have a losing trade, and then you can trade tomorrow. All right, guys. So New Zealand US dollar, that was an unsuccessful trade, guys. The next one from Friday was this. It was the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. So again, guys, we were trying to buy this pair. So price was clearly in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And for me, when it come back down there, these last lows are just about holding. All right. And then we had, okay, so that's the structure. And this zone still hasn't broken, really. Friday's candle didn't break it. Okay, so from this zone, if we zoom in, yeah, we had this bullish candle followed by this candle, which is obviously a little bearish, but we had this wick, okay, which give me encouragement to take price higher. But instead, guys, similar to the dollar pairs, we got a very negative bearish candle instead. So again, guys, I would not be buying this today for obvious reasons. Look at the bearishness of Friday's candles. If anything, I'd be looking for shorts, but yeah, it's not a trade idea today, guys. If I have a candle like this, followed by a candle like this, it just tells me the market doesn't really know who's in control. Yeah, we don't know if buyers are in control or sellers are in control. If anything, guys, we'd like to see a break out of this box, one way or the other. Breaks up, buyers are in control, and if it breaks down, sellers are in control. It's one of those boxes of indecision, yeah, that I coined the phrase. So yeah, we need to see a break either side of that. All right, guys, so let's go down to the H1 chart and see if we had a trade on this. Yeah, and we did, guys, yeah. I mean, there's a clear candle here. So, yeah, so price came down to our grey zone, guys, and then we got this candle here. Okay, again, I traded this pair, not the Aussie dollar Japanese yen. This candle was a better setup for me. Okay, so I entered on this candle. Again, I got a slight retrace. Okay, and then I put my low below this last swing low here. Okay, again, the idea was just to come up to this grey zone, hit target. Okay, but as you can see, price come tumbling down and had other ideas. So again, another tricky trade, an unsuccessful trade, guys. But again, we will have trades like this. Follow your money management. All right, guys. Yeah, and then again, it'll be interesting to see what it does at this grey zone. See if it pushes back down lower. But yeah, unsuccessful trade on Friday, guys. Like I say, it was a tricky day. Next trade from Friday was this, the Aussie dollar against the Japanese yen. So again, guys, obviously this is highly correlated with the Canadian dollar Japanese yen. So for this one, this was a against trend trade, as were a lot of them towards the end of last week. So we had higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and then price has been breaking down ever since. Yeah, breaking these lows, even these lows. All right, guys, and again, we had one of these candles followed by a candle with a wick that told us we could push price back up. Okay, so again, let's zoom in on them. Yes, we had this candle followed by this candle. So a super bullish candle followed by this wick on this candle. This told me buyers were still in control and we could come up higher. But alas, the market had other ideas, and as we've been seeing, we've had we've had very negative candles coming back with trend. Yeah, anytime we take an against trend trade, guys, like a lot of these were, they're obviously more riskier than if you are with trend. I just want to make that clear. Yeah, so they are slightly riskier. There's less probability, but could also be profitable. You know, so yeah, trend took back over, and we had this large red candle. All right, so again, I didn't trade this one, but in looking at the H1, I'm pretty sure this will be a, you know, a bad trade. But for me, guys, there wasn't an entry really on this candle. Yeah, by the time I start looking at the market is around here. And then we did have this candle, but for me, that's not strong enough, guys. That's why I traded the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. That candle was a lot stronger and gave me a better setup. Yeah, we've got this large wick here on the top of this candle. My entry candles, I do not like to see large wicks that are rejecting price if I'm trying to buy the market. Okay, and that wick is a little bit too large for me. So Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, I would argue we didn't get an entry candle, yeah? These candles here don't tell me buyers are in control. And then thankfully our criteria kept us out of the market. Yeah, and price come tumbling down. So Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, I would say no trade. Yeah, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, definitely a trade. But those candles didn't tell me buyers are in control. But guys, if you did enter on this, I believe somebody mentioned they did on the Discord channel. Obviously, yeah, you would have got stopped out. All right, guys, like I said, tricky day. Profitable week, but tricky day. Okay, so that was Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. The fourth idea from Friday was this. This was the shining light of a tricky day. Okay, so Euro Aussie dollar, we were looking to buy this pair. All right, so price was, this is the day chart, guys. So price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then price came shooting out of here. Okay, we had this bullish candle form, yeah, which told me buyers were in complete control of this market. We're with trend, buyers are in control. What's not to like about this trade? Yeah, and remember, guys, you're with trend this trade, so that, you know, that gives you extra confidence to take this trade. And as you can see, guys, yeah, price came up, hit both of our higher time frame targets within a day. Okay, so that's how much power the euro had on Friday. If we drop down to the H1 chart, guys, yeah, we managed to get in on this trade. Okay, so obviously we had our grey zone mapped out. Yeah, let me just, okay, so we had our grey zone mapped out here, which corresponded with these last highs over here, and there were some more highs over here. But as I said, guys, with this pair, I said you could trade it on the first bullish candlestick pattern that you see. Because that daily candle is so bullish, it may not retrace all the way to this grey zone before it comes up. And sure enough, it didn't. So, yeah, so when that happens, guys, and we have such a bullish daily candle, you can be more aggressive with the trade. You could trade the first bullish candlestick pattern. Okay, and as you can see, guys, that was this. Yeah, this tells me that buyers have taken control of the market. So I entered, again, I've got a slight retrace. I entered around here. I put my stop below the low. Okay. The risk to reward I couldn't quite get at the last H1 highs. So I had to let it, you know, travel a bit. And what actually happened, guys, it sort of shot off. So I ended up getting out around this 5,200 level. Okay, so this psychological level, I closed 80% of my trade, but I got a nice risk to reward. But to be perfectly honest with you guys, and sometimes I don't mean to be so transparent, but this, yeah, I would have closed at 1:1, but when this shot off, I managed to get around 1:2 risk to reward. Yeah, so I closed here. I closed 80% here. Yeah, this 5200 level, and then I let 20% run up to this 5250 level and close the remaining 20% of this level. It was Friday. I was happy to close the trade. So this trade made up for a lot of other bad trades that we had on Friday, guys. So New Zealand US dollar, I had an unsuccessful trade. I also got in CAD yen, that was unsuccessful. But this trade, Euro Aussie dollar, yeah, really clawed back some of those losses. And obviously, guys, I didn't trade Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. There wasn't a setup there for me. All right, guys. So, yeah, that was Friday's trades. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Yeah, so a tricky day on Friday, guys, but overall the week was a very profitable week. Yeah, we had some nice trades before Friday, okay? So, yeah, if you enjoyed that recap of Friday, guys, then why not join us, yeah? Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and also smash the like button, guys. Help support the channel. Merci beaucoup. Today is Monday the 3rd of October, and before I give you the trade ideas, just a couple of things to point out. First of all, you will see that we have got over 1,000 subs now. Woohoo! Yeah, well done us. Yeah, well done you guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. Yeah, we can't do it without you guys, so we really appreciate it when you watch the videos. Also, guys, yeah, we've got a Discord channel now. So the Discord channel, the link is in the comments below the vid. Do not forget our live stream on Wednesday, 6:30 London GMT. It's probably above my head. So please join us for that and ask as many questions as you like. All right. You can even come on and have a one-to-one with me if you would like that, guys. Don't be scared. I don't bite. And also, guys, yeah, if you're interested in being mentored by myself, then please drop us an email at hellosimplyforex@gmail.com. All right, guys. One more time, 1,000 subs. Woohoo! Okay, guys. So trade ideas for Monday, the 3rd of October. We've got 3 trade ideas. The first one is this. This is the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen, guys. All right. So we're looking to short this pair. All right. So price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, didn't create a higher high. Remember, guys, when price structure doesn't create a higher high or a higher low, this is a red flag. This tells me that price could be breaking down. And then sure enough, price comes shooting down, breaking these last lows here. Yeah, these last lows here. Once that's broken, structure is then in a downtrend. And at these lows, we've had this candle form. Okay, so how many times do we see this in the market? What was once support, when it breaks, becomes resistance. Okay, so let's just zoom in and show you that a bit clearer. That's too much zoom. Yeah, so this low here, as soon as these lows here are broken, price is in a downward structure, and then this was once support in here, and now it becomes resistance. So we've got this candle from Friday reacted at this level. So the idea is just to come from our grey zone back down to these lows, guys, first of all. All right, at around 145.50. Okay, guys, so we're looking to short this pair for those reasons. If we look at the H1 now. So, admittedly, guys, this grey zone is quite large. I think it's about 100 pips, okay? But the reason for that is there's a lot of price action in the grey zone. So rather than me doing loads of little grey zones, I thought we'd just make it one big grey zone. But you've got these lows here, yeah, are obviously important. You've got this one here, and then you've got these last highs here as well. So I needed a grey zone that looked at all of these areas. Okay, so that explains why the grey zone is so big. Bear with me, it's Monday morning. All right, guys. So yeah, a grey zone, quite a large grey zone, but no problem. We're still only waiting for our criteria to be met. So, like I say, guys, we want price to react in this grey zone somewhere. We want to see a bearish candlestick pattern or just a bearish candle that tells us sellers are in control. All right, we can then enter the trade, take price back down to our last H1 low, close 80%. Okay, I haven't been drinking. That is 80%. It's too early. And then leave 20% on the trade to run down to our higher time frame target. All right, guys, so Swiss franc, Japanese yen, we're looking to sell this pair. The next trade idea for today is this. This is the euro against the Canadian dollar. And the euro has had humongous strength. Yeah, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger on Friday. There was Euro New Zealand, Euro Aussie dollar, but they were a little bit overbought or they were buying into resistance. So this one was the best setup. But, you know, still, look how strong that's been. Thursday, Friday, that was, yeah, super strength. So for those reasons, guys, yeah, you can see we've got two very bullish candles. I didn't take this candle, guys, because this candle, yeah, was buying straight into this area of resistance here. Okay, so that's why I didn't trade that on Friday, yeah. But now we had this candle form as well. For me, it's broken this level. Okay, just to let you know. All right, so yeah, we're clearly in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And then we've had these two very bullish candles form over Thursday and Friday. And we just want to come from our grey zone back up to this blue line, this psychological level of 3,600, or even this blue line at 3,650. All right, guys, so that's the trade idea. Let's look at the H1 now to see if we could get in on this pair, see where we can get in on this pair. So remember, guys, your day chart is always your why. Why am I buying? Why am I longing? Why am I staying the hell out of the market? So I showed you the reasons why I'm buying. Then we drop down to our H1 time frame, and this is our how. How are we going to buy this pair? Okay, remember that, guys. It's very important. So again, we've got quite a large grey zone, guys. I think this is about 90 pips. But again, rather than doing lots of little small grey zones, I need a grey zone that, yeah, encapsulated, it's a good word, these highs and this low. Okay, guys, so this grey zone does that. First of all, if price starts breaking down below this grey zone, my God, what is happening with my drawing today? Yeah, if price starts breaking down below this grey zone, I am not interested. We would have had a change in H4 structure. Yeah, if you go to the H4 chart, yeah, if this low gets taken out here, we've got a change in structure. Okay, so if it breaks that grey zone, guys, we're not interested. But what we do want to see is price come into this grey zone. Yeah, we want to see a bullish reaction, a bullish candlestick pattern, or just a candle that tells us buyers are in control. We enter the trade. We take price back up to the H1 high. Remember, this is always our first target, guys. We close 80%. There you go. That 80% was better than the last one. And then we let 20% to run, guys. Okay. So, yeah, Euro Canadian dollar, we're looking to buy this pair. The third and final trade idea for today is this. This is the US, so this is oil, basically black gold. This is oil, all right? And as you can see, guys, yeah, price is clearly in a downtrend. Yeah, we've got lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then price has come back up. Yeah, and then we've got this candle form as well. Okay, so we're in a downtrend and we've got a bullish candle form. Let's look at that in a bit more detail. Yeah, so we had a doji followed by a bearish candle. All right, guys, so we like this setup as well. The doji tells us Yeah, buyers are slowing down. Yeah, you saw with this green candle here. Yeah, there was a lot of buying pressure. But then the doji candle then tells us that buyers are slowing down, losing their control of the market. And then we've got buyers and sellers don't know what to do with themselves. And then we have this candle, yeah, which tells us sellers have taken back control of this market. Yeah, think of it as a story, guys. All these candles tell you a little bit of a story. Each piece gives you some information. So just try to read that information and trade accordingly. All right. So we had a doji, bearish candle. Sellers are back in control. Admittedly, we did have this bullish candle form on Friday, but that's an inside candle. It's an inside candle. So we're still okay to short this pair. And the idea is just to take it back down to the last lows. All right, at around 7,660. Okay, guys, so oil short, that's the idea. Let's look at the H1 now to see where we can enter. Okay, and we've just got the one grey zone at the top here. All right. So if price breaks above here, guys, I'm not interested. Okay, we need this level to hold. So what I want to see is a bearish candlestick pattern form at this level. All right, and then we can enter the trade and take price back down to these last H1 lows, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run down to here. All right, guys, so yeah, oil, we're looking to short this pair. While you're here, guys, I just wanted to show you a couple of other things. Like there was a few pound trades. Let's look at this GBP. Let's look at a few different ones. Yeah, so a few. This one as well. So, guys, I mean, look at the reaction the pound has had. Yeah, so from this, remember when price opened at the start of the week and it's all the way down here? You're thinking the pound is doomed. Yeah, you may as well tear up all your money that you have in pounds and throw it into the fire. Don't do that. That would be a crazy idea. But you get my point. Yeah, you think it's doomed. And now look at that reaction. Yeah. It's now in an uptrend. Arguably, we could start looking for longs, yeah, when price comes back down to this level. Yeah, take a bounce off and start looking for longs. Yeah, so if I had to trade a pound pair, I'm staying out of it because it's so volatile at the moment. I mean, that's a swing of about 8 million pips. Yeah, so for those reasons, I'm staying out. And it's very delicate on news at the moment. Yeah, you say anything to the pound and it's okay. So for me, it's too volatile at the moment. But you know, that is a buy trade. Okay, if you look at pound New Zealand again, yeah, it's clearly broken structure. We're in an uptrend. You could have this level. Price comes back down, retests and goes up. Even these last lows here, price goes back up. But these are not trade ideas for me, guys. I'm just showing you the reaction the pound's had, and it is arguably a buy now. Yeah, it's in an uptrend. We've got some zones to buy it from. Another one is pound Canadian dollar. Okay. So yeah, so pound I would be buying. Just want to show you a few Aussie dollar yen pairs. Obviously, we looked at these in the recap, guys. So let's look at a couple here. So this is the day chart. These now become a little bit untradeable. Yeah, you've got this buying, this selling. Yeah, for me, price doesn't know what to do with itself. It needs to break from this box. It needs to break free. Apologies for my singing. So yeah, that's Canadian dollar and then Aussie dollar yen. Remember, we were looking at these two pairs. So again, if anything, I would have to sell this pair. But yeah, that followed by this, it's a bit untradeable, guys. The price action is confused. Yeah, so I can't trade these yen pairs at the moment or the pound pairs. I just wanted to show you that they are a bit untradeable at the moment. All right, but we've got our 3 trade ideas. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, euro, Canadian dollar, and oil. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis and want to receive it every single day, then please come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and also smash that like button, guys. Help support the channel. Thank you very much. Right, news for Monday, the 3rd of October. So, China is on holiday, China National Day. I don't know why it's mentioned twice, but it is. So overnight, guys, as you can see, there was a bit of yen news come out. So some was better than expected, some worse than expected. It's a bit of a mixed bag there. But that's been and gone. The first piece of news that we're interested in today, guys, is this. At 8:55 London GMT, we've got German manufacturing PMI. So this could really move any euro pair. At 9:30, coming out of the UK, we've got manufacturing PMI as well. So this could move any pound pair. If we carry on down, the final piece of news today is this. At 3 o'clock, London GMT, coming out of the US, we've got manufacturing PMI as well. So manufacturing PMI galore today. But again, this could affect any US dollar pair. All right, guys, so that's the news for today. I want to thank you once again for getting us to 1,000 subs. Woohoo! I hope you have a great trading day, guys. If you enjoyed the vid, please subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you tomorrow.